Agent Orange, good evening. How you doing today? Víctor Cortés, saludos, buenas noches. I'm doing good, Agent. Just tired, my boy. I don't know if you could tell, but uh, there's just a lot going on. Hugo, buenas tardes, gracias. I appreciate you being here with us. Q, buenas tardes. Hope you're having a great Saturday. Saludos. Hey, Agent, my niece is working on the reaction. If you have time to look at it, let me know what I'm missing. It's different to sit there and react to something else than just get on here and just tell what I personally experienced. I just go off head and just let it out how I lived it. Runner's plug. Great to see you. Buenas noches. Yeah, it pretty much came down with the four letters. Victor. Yeah, it pretty much came down. Rose, great to see you. Muy buenas tardes. You're near a Mecca. Huh. Man, them areas have a lot of memories for me. Todo eso, Mecca, Tala, Tequila. Man, I'm okay, Rose. Just tired. I've been feeling tired all day. I got back here to the ranch like I don't know this afternoon, maybe 4:30, somewhere there. Vincent, buenas noches. Saludos. Oh, is that right? Who's boxing today? Yeah, yeah, Victor. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. It did calm down. Curry, buenas noches. Great to see you. Cartoon, good evening, homie. Great to see you. How's everyone's Saturday's gone? Do hit the likes, por favor. Okay, Runner's Club. Yeah, I like a Mecca. Till date, I got homeboys there that I know since childhood. Bam Bam. Gracias, saludos. It's Man, it's hot everywhere. Right here is the weather's crazy. Gracias, Bam Bam. Igualmente, respects. Saludos. I went to go work out there about a month ago. Yeah, el Monchomito, el Dos Letras. Yeah, I actually met the individual. I don't like dude. I'll be honest with you. He's too fresa for my, to each their own. But William, my boy, good afternoon. Tony, great to see you. Everything's good, gracias. Igualmente, muchos saludos. Hope you and family are well. Oh, yeah. Jesse was, yeah, at one point, it's like the last video I put out, Crime Time, when it comes to SD, really Bat runs the ropes there. But I'll touch a little further on that, see if I can make sense a little better. The Lakers game. But yeah, most of the Peelies in the Fed, they're all money makers. Yeah, agent. I knew when I met Tito or the Dos Letras Mochumito, I didn't like me, and I'll be honest with you, I didn't like him either. He was who he was, but I didn't fall underneath them. Oh, I'm glad to hear, Rose. You're on the treadmill. Man, I want to work out today somewhat, but man, I feel like I got ran over as it is. And Culiacan is pretty much still the same, you know. It picked up a little now. There's a big change with Las Cuatro Letras, Tony. Yeah, I heard of him. Runner's plug. Mr. Goyo, always an honor to see you. Likewise, I send mine as my prayers and best wishes to you and family. Gracias. Joe, buenas tardes. Life is good, you know. I'm breathing, so can never complain. Young 6060, great to see you. Buenas noches. Good evening. Vanilla ice cream. Ha. Summer this past couple days here in Corco. Yeah, I know Vincent has been hot. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, William. Exactly, agent. Runner's plug. Thank you as always so much for your love and support. It's a big help. Gracias. Bajando avión. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that too, my boy William. Darlene, always an honor to see you. How you doing today? Good evening. Oh yeah, runner's plug. Oh yeah. But with them cats, there was no compassion. I'll be honest, runner's plug. The minute we ran into each other, it was you gonna bounce or I'm gonna bounce from this world type of thing, you know? Don't trip TV. We did in the beginning, like back in 91, 91, 92. But overall, nah, we were pretty cool. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, my boy. You should take some painkillers to see if they help. You put your ice cream in the microwave. Yeah, my boy, I'll be praying for you. Hope the pain eases up. Güero, always a pleasure to see you. It's been a minute. Gracias, I highly appreciate your prayers. Likewise, my love and prayers to you and family. Oh, okay. Vincent, yeah, I try not to look at them things, you know. Me personally, man, that crown Chino from National City takes it. Madriaga. Yeah, it was the same with the Aretes pretty much, you know. But with the Aretes, it's kind of sad, homie, because Sometimes we will meet up with the gatilleros, right? And there was no butts or ribs, and they were homies. So, but they didn't hesitate, and we couldn't hesitate. So it's like, man, I don't remember your cousin's name. I don't even remember Bullet's name. When I met him, when I met Smiley, he was I got him kicked out from the shoe, Darlene, and I was in Reds. I snuck out, came back, and then things unfolded. They slammed me down and they took me back to the shoe. So I didn't meet him very long. Just well, Bullet was the one going through some things there. Manuel, I don't recall his first name. I know him by his nickname. They were both from Mariana though. Yeah, Smiley and Bullet. I put out a story about Bullet and them in my playlist. I don't know if you heard it. Yeah, I heard of him. El Chano. Um, Let me see your crush. I'm having problems with the notifications on Instagram, but let me check right now since you're telling me. Damn. Yeah, you're right here. I apologize. I got a lot of messages on Instagram. I'm sorry for that, everyone. Yeah, Darlene. I got out with odors and who's told on me right away. Where I met, well, talked a little bit better with him was in the hole, cause Bullet had some issues and they went to the hole to A block afterwards. Don't Trip TV, yeah, I remember. Yeah, in the beginning, Don't Trip, it was pretty bad. Yeah, I remember for a while we couldn't see each other. Then afterwards, juvenile hall and everything, it was pretty respectful, you know. Joe, how do you handle a situation such as a Sally coming and he lost his paperwork? You got 24 hours to show it to me. He don't, I'm gonna whack him out. When I used to watch sports, Pepe Chivas, or who asked me, sorry? Oh, Pepe Chivas, when I used to watch sports like that, you know? Thank you, Omar. I appreciate you. Muchos saludos. Yeah, I don't know why it's not sending me notifications. But look, My boy, I'm not lying to you. I have all the messages I have not seen because I didn't get notifications. Man, I'm sorry, everyone. Yeah, I will get to it right now that I know it's there. Oh, Crush. Level 100. Huh. Yeah, I wonder who says that. I open up all the youth authority in California. Yeah, that William, that's his business, you know. You walk in my cell with no paperwork, you got 24 hours to show it to me or don't walk back in the cell. Yeah, America. Simple Valley Hole. Correction officers get disrespected with police or any of the police workers. No, you don't see it when the correctional officer is going to get disrespected by you, by a PLE or anything. It's because you're on them whacking them. Other than that, you to uphold most respects, and there is those cases though that there's a lot of people that don't tolerate officers, right? And they get in these arguments, but they don't realize if they set it off with the officer, we all have to jump in, you know? Back in the day, that spot was crazy. Haha. Don't trip. I used to love going in. Man, I used to love going in there. Pepe, saludos. Yeah, it's 72 hours when you're in red, William. But usually, when you move into a cell, you already got classified, you know? So if you walk in my cell with no paperwork, it ain't gonna happen, you know? You had enough time to get it. Oh, Joe, you got no option. If you're right there and you see a CO get disrespectful with a Billy, you're to pull out and start hitting him. De la Maña, man, there's a whole bunch. Man, there was a whole bunch. El compa Chuy was there. Um, man, you learn about a lot of fools that are not heavy hitters, but they got some wiggle in the game, you know? But yeah, Joe, it happens with anybody. If you're next to a Pili, it gets disrespected. It don't matter who it is. He has to go. Oh, don't trip, yeah. Hell yeah. There was a bunch of them that they were between skaters and skinheads. Oh, Manchito, no. I've never met a Manchito. William, he's supposed to, but most of the time they're not. They're just gonna step aside, you know? It's just our obligation. Nunca conociste a la... Oh, Joe, when I first got out here, man, I couldn't walk anywhere. I couldn't walk anywhere. I would go downtown Culiacan and just to cross the street, they would be on me, you know? And it changed because of the rancho and the familia, you know? But yeah, they're on you. They're on you like hell out here. He came out in that movie, American Me. Oh, really? Man, I gotta watch that movie, darling. Maybe you can pinpoint it. Well, let me watch it and then I'll tell you. Oh, yesterday my mom had told me she had not gotten it yesterday, but I'll check on her today. It should get there or be there already. I sent things I think you would be interested in. Okay, Vincent, gracias. I got a notification from Joe. Muchas gracias for that. Buy me a coffee. I just got the notification. It got there. I highly appreciate you. Thank you. I'll uh, I'll ask tonight though, Darlene, and then I'll let you know. Everybody keeps telling me about that movie, American Me. I gotta watch it. He's one on the tears passing by. Okay, I'll make some time to look at it for sure. Oh yeah, runner's plug, man. I can't really be putting my family's name out there, but the rancho used to be one of them places, you know. Oh yeah, Joe. I got out of the feds after 23 months in 2018, September 13. And then from there, I was in and out in a couple months, 6 months, 9 months, you know. So no doubt I would be back in prison. Gracias, Vincent. No, runner's flood. No. When that happens, they know about it. They know to stay away, huh? Okay, Doreen, I want to watch it. I'm not really a fan of TV, but I'm gonna watch it. Mi Vida Loca. That's another movie B has been telling me about. John Doe. Good evening, my boy. Great to see you. Órale, Bam. Yeah, Bam Bam está bajando avión. Colors. I heard a lot about Colors, but I have not watched that movie either. Man, everybody probably thinks I'm here that I'm a big old soca, huh? For some reason, though, I put on a movie and I start watching it, and I don't even know when I'm already out. Hmm. Oh, you mean the cats from here? Yeah, yeah, I have. Joe, they've told me, like on a friendly trip, but I just turn around and look at them like, Monday? I always just say Monday, and they say, nah, you seen what they're doing to the rest. I don't, you know, don't. That's one of my biggest, how do I say, it? That's what sets me off the most, Joe. Because I'm respectful, I'm humble, I'll bend backwards for you, you know? But when they take that as weakness, but they have, and as long as I respect my family, they're the ones that count, you know what I mean? And it's the reason why I have this, because that was the only request. Other than that, all them other vatos, they can miss me with it, you know? They were already after him, Runner's Plug, because he was blinded. He literally went blinded in Seek Revenge. That fool had more Jews than I believe than Chapo and Zambada, right? But he just went a little loony. For example, I remember in Nayarit, they were pulling, them caña trucks, and they were hunting down government. It's on YouTube. All right, my boy, I'm gonna look for it. But yeah, and then that fool El Barbi was setting them up at the same time, you know? Yeah, Joe, I want to write a book, hopefully in the next couple months or so. Yeah, because El Barbi's the one that set him up. I don't know if he made that call to El Barbi, but the known fact out here is that he set him up. He sent them a ring, you know? He was trying to take over Morelos, Cuernavaca. He was trying to take over. Yeah, that's gonna be the title, Runner's Flood. Guji. I've never seen it, John Doe. That's the name of it, Goji. I would like to see that. I haven't read that book. I'm still trying to figure it out, Rose. I go in, read a little, and I was gonna get my study Bible to show it to you right now. My sponsor got me this study Bible that's real nice, you know. When I got out, man, Joe, I couldn't even tell you. I'm sorry. I I didn't have time to breathe freedom. I'll be honest with you. I know I sound stupid and I apologize, but I didn't have time for it. You know, the minute I got out, I was gonna go and go in here, pick up this and locked up, then this and that and locked up. Months, sometimes we were underground being tortured. I started tripping out when I had the brain strokes, you know, and I was completely paralyzed. Just I started sinking in that I wasn't locked up no more, you know. I wasn't waking up in the middle of the night and sitting on my edge of my bunk looking at a brick wall, you know. That's when it all hit me. But when I first got out, man, I was an idiot, you know. Yeah, runner's plug, definitely that he was. Eric, que show, buenas tardes. Okay, John Doe. I'm gonna look for that. I'll be cool to see Chino. Haven't seen that fool since the attribute. Lot from, I don't know, Gojin, Gojin on YouTube and scope it out. Yeah, I'm gonna do that, my boy. Gracias. Tacos for dinner. Oh, that sounds good. Yeah, I agree, Rose. I choke funny from the breath. Okay, John Doe. Yeah, I feel dumb when people ask me how did I feel when I got out. I should have enjoyed, you know, the freedom and should have been received by family. Instead, I remember I got out and I was hungry, anything to eat. Then I had to get on the bus and I hit Nogales. And the minute I hit Nogales, it was the paisas tell me, hey, don't go down that callejon, cause this, and that. And I was like, you know, I heard Popo, so I ran down the callejones and then hit the station. There at the station, Spanky picked me up, and within 24 hours, I was already busted. It's John Doe, yeah, man, oh, man, bro. If you only knew, I'm not gonna say I have one every night, but most of the nights, you know, I'm asleep. Next thing you know, is and I sit there and I'm going through an anxiety attack, and at the same time, I'm trying to come back. My mind is at an angle, you know, of something I've done. They try to give me a whole bunch of medicine supposedly I need for anxiety, and but I don't, you know, have panic attacks, anxiety attacks. When I first got out, I used to get a lot of panic attacks. I met a few homies, but the one I remember for a long time is Penguin, because I have his work. Nah, I had not told my jefa, Rose. I told my jefa a month and a half after I was already out that I got here to the ranch. Ninja Magic. There's a lot of good senores, but they will never tell you them things, even if they're for it. They won't push that agenda. Yeah, Eric, buen sábado. Yeah, oh crush, I had them so bad that I can't deal with them at times. They get so bad. It's like I've been at the point where I want to bang my head against concrete. And since I found God, it takes a while, but I buckle down and I never ask for help. That I never do, but I do always just, please Lord, I don't understand this. I don't know how to deal with it. Please show me, understanding, guide me to get what I need to get from it. Show me what you want me to see, and I slowly start, you know. Oh yeah, my hefa wanted to stop me in because I remember that call, Rosa is like, I go bueno, and she goes hello, and I go China, and she's like, who's this? And then I told her, it's me, man. And where you calling from? And I told her, acá estoy en Culiacán. And she's like, oh, I'll be down there in 2 days. And when my mom stays quiet, when something like that, it's like I seen her. She was hot. Wimpy from San Isidro, no, no. I met three Wimpies throughout my whole time. It was Wimpy from Los Primos, East LA, Wimpy from Arrowhead, and from 12th Street, I believe. Was it from 12th Street? I don't know, Rose. It always happens when I'm asleep. I'm asleep, and it's like they put a plastic bag over my head. I start going through it, and usually my mind is, for example, well, most of it has to do with, you know, taking someone else's life and stuff like that. You're saying they killed 40 Iran leaders, crazy. Man, Ernie Diaz, buenas noches. Man, the one way to look at it, my boy, is you're not gonna stop from day in, day out. You know, you gotta want it, really want it. And if you fall in between, it's normal. Don't encourage yourself. Just get back up from there and be like, I don't want this for myself. Find a higher power. Find a higher power. In my case, it's Jesus, right? Yours could be anything. I don't know, your kid, your jefita, and just push for that. Have something to push for. Most importantly, remember this, Ernie. There is no such thing as getting high. Your first, second, third time, okay, you got high. After that, you're not chasing la locura to get high. You're chasing the malilla. You're chasing not to get sick. So always keep that in mind. You're not even doing it to get high anymore. You're doing it because you're scared of the malilla. So don't allow something like that to grab a hold of yourself. But again, my biggest thing is find a higher power. Again, it's to your choice. It could be a rock, it could be, I don't know. It's a hard thing. I believe me, I know it's a hard thing. Yeah, Joe, I think a lot of my stress comes from I haven't made peace. I haven't made peace, and not with myself. I have no meaning, right? But with those I need to make peace with. Yeah, oh Christ, I don't know why that's the time around 3 a.m. is when usually, I could be reading till like 1 in the morning. I fall asleep at 3 a.m. I'm up. I could fall asleep at 10. At 3 a.m. I'm up. I'm El Solo going out like a G. Yeah, Rose, you know, I never had that problem, but definitely, a higher power, however one sees it. You and me, we have the same higher power, thank you, God. But, yeah, just stay strong. One day at a time. Exactly, Vincent. Joe, most of them are like that, man. Most of the Phillies are like that. Jason, good afternoon. I agree with that. I agree with that. That's why it's real important to convert that belief into something else. I'm sorry to hear that, Eric. 7 years sober. Congratulations, Jason. Un buen asusto. Yeah, young 60. I don't know what it is about 3 a.m., huh? I swear to you, I could go to sleep at 9, 3 a.m., 11, 3 a.m., 1, 2 in the morning, 3 a.m. Now what helps me is that, I just bow down and ask for guidance, and I jump in the shower, I'll be honest. I got a shower head and a pila in the backyard, and I'm on this corner of the ranch by myself. I get out there in the cold and I just start, you know, Mexicali, scary movie when they wake up, it's 3 a.m. That's what they say is the time of the beast. Okay. Jason, thank you. It means a lot. I highly appreciate you. It's always great, when I see that people that have been with me besides the YouTube stuff. Thank you. Thank you. Right now, Joe, yeah. Yeah, I haven't really gotten in with everyone on the stuff I was doing out here when I got out. You know, Mikey, buenas noches. Yeah, it's a trip, young 6060. He's busted. But yeah, pretty much is. There's other spots in Mexico, but it's going to chance it really. San Luis, Rio Colorado, I haven't. I haven't been out there. I've been out there to the ranch of the family in Chihuahua, but hasn't really been out there like that. Um, Down south, probably Yucatan. No, not Yucatan. Man, I want to go back home. I want to go back to Cali or the States, period. I hope B's doing good today. I hope her mom's doing good today, too. Still in Pelican Bay. Merida, Veracruz. No, I can't go to Veracruz. Sacktown, great to see you. Buenas tardes. S805M. Good evening, great to see you. How's your Saturday gone? Man, I would have to really think about it. I used to think I could go into Michoacan, and you guys seen what happened. Every year he drank. All right, agent. Hey, agent, can you check if my niece has put up the reaction? If you can, if not, gracias. Sacktown. We just had different styles, you know. I grew up in South Park. You know, I was born in South Park, and I grew up with nothing but norteños as a child. You know, con las abuelitas, spending the night. You know, I was Chino from South Park, supposedly, right? But just things change, you know. And then when my jefita took them, I seen them kill Speedy, and that's what I don't know. It sparked a lot of hate, you know. And that's when I went and started going against, you could say. But man, I wish I could take this mask off, but I got a scar from that night with Speedy from here that goes all the way to almost to my nose. And right here, I got where it cracked like a Y. Do it serious like you did on your story. Okay, Vincent. Okay, Agent, gracias. Okay, Agent. Yeah, I was 10 when that happened. Yeah, 10. Plus, you know, Sacra Santa Rosa is different in that aspect. There's a lot of Native Americans, you know. Sacktown, we didn't really. Oh, okay, Agent. Man, I want to get that channel up, and I know it's because of me. You know, I've just been getting caught up in a bunch of stuff. I've just been. I need to post every day on there. But yeah, Sacktown now is it's different, bro. You know, a lot of people say, "Oh, the shoe." You come to respect sureños or norteños in the shoe. Nah, bro. Come out this way. Come out this way. Believe me. All that is meanness. Staying for would been bad for the upstate homies if you would have been a norteño. Huh. Gino, good evening. Before that, you know, I grew up there, but you know, I had to grow up fast, and I knew if I didn't do something, I was gonna get stuck. You know, since kid. So my things were sports. You know, before that night, it was boxing, wrestling. You know, those were my two favorite sports. You know, so it was just where I was born and I grew up at. You know, Joe, anything that puts a taco on the table, I thank God I'm useful, you know. I know how to work on cars, on motorcycles, I know plumbing, I know painting, I know construction, I know landscaping. So in anything really, at this point in my life, it's a gift from God, and I accept it with open arms. Thank you, Agent Orange. ¿Cómo va la América? Runner's plug. You remind me of my boy Bouncer from Melinda Flats when we were sellies. Gino, at least, you know, I just can't do that to anybody. A lot of people ask me why I don't have a partner, because I ain't that scandalous individual no more. Everything in me is failing my head. If I don't get this surgery with soon, pretty much cancer, my lungs, my heart, I'm semi paralyzed. You think I want to do that to a girl? I'm okay. Yeah, Zach, they do. A lot of Native Americans too, that they were really about Mexicanos. I used to, since kids, I used to always hear them, and it was always go time. But at the end of the day, they were my friends. But for a long time, I was a trader in town, Sac Town. That's how they knew me, the norteños. Nah, Gino, never that. Joe, every day, bro. Every day. Every day I have those days. And nice doors. Thank you, darling. I understand that, but imagine the way I am is like, why would I do that to someone? I'd rather write it out. Chalito out, runner's plug. Yeah, go on my playlist. I have a profile on them. But yeah, Darlene, I understand that. Just where I'm at right now, I don't want to hurt nobody. But what Joe had asked is every day, bro, I get tired and it's like, man, I ain't meant for this life. I need to. And then all this, I just don't act on it no more. Change my battery. Yeah, Sacktown. Yeah, it was different, bro. I don't know how to explain it to you. But when they did that to my cousin and I tried to rescue him, it just something clicked, you know, that Vincent, gracias. Yeah, do hit the likes, por favor. Yeah, Sacktown, that's like me, you know. They tell me like, hey, look, a norteño, a bulldog, and Darlene. Yeah, true that, you know, but you know, I always talk a lot about carrying my cross, so I take that into it, you know. Frank, great to see you. Saludos. How's your Saturday been? Yeah, Gino, exactly, you know. I'm on the episode of El Marisquero. Okay. You'll still come up soon. Thank you, Darlene. Yeah, I'm into that. I know he has a plan, you know. And again, I don't argue with it. I don't go against it, so we'll see, you know. Joe, yeah. If you go on the playlist, I also have a profile on him. Oh, okay, Sacktown. Joe, he got released to a house. Yeah, it's true what they say. Joe and Agent Orange, he had a mission to complete, you know? You guys get it? Gino, the rancho food, phew, I like it. I love it, but I can't eat half of it. Ray, great to see you. Muy buenas noches. How you doing, homie? Yeah, Sacktown is. I remember when I started, we were the first ones out there, and it was like, man, you best have a thick skin, cause yeah, I've been busted out here in Mexico, Sacktown, with norteños, and we've gone through some things, right? That all that extras is like, you know, okay, Frank, you know how to work on them pretty good. Dangerous, ghettos in Cali, dangerous. Runners pack. Muchas gracias again, my boy, for the love. Made it pozole, man. Two of my favorite. Oh yeah, Sacktown, believe me. And especially if they knew you since kindergarten, just imagine. Part-time fisherman, great to see you. Buenas noches. Darlene, definitely that. I have to. My full testimony. Yeah, thank you, God. I don't know, Eric. Is not engine. Oh, okay, Frank. Yeah, Sacktown. From Verdugo Flats. Man, I don't remember homies from Verdugo Flats. Siete. Where was Pancho from? I don't remember what part of Verdugo Pancho was from. All right, young 6060. Gracias. I hope you rest well. Prayers to you and family on a daily, Joe. Likewise, Sacktown. Much love and respect. Compton 70? Yeah, I met quite a few homies from 70s. Yeah. But everyone, I'm gonna excuse myself. Uh, I'll be back on live tomorrow with you. You guys know whenever I touch on a homie that I personally walk with and been with, I just go off right off the head. But tonight I'm doing that story on the homie Güero, and I don't want to mention names or nothing, so I gotta. You guys know me, you know. They could have the YouTube drama. They could be Superman in their eyes. To me, it don't mean nothing, you know. Sapo Strada from Saulos. No, now it's Apo from Saulos. No, also Spike, Trusty, Dopey, um, Nah, Ray, Dispensa. Thank you, Eric. I hope you rest well. Joe Castro. First off, when they're claiming upstate, to me that's a no-no from the gate. You know, I don't compare silos. You know, different lives, different game banging. But I always been real front of pound, Joe, on you putting down bandera everywhere I went through the system, anywhere till date. Where you from? I'm from Santa Rosa, Northern California. Upstate is just a word to minimize where we're at, you know. Sacktown, likewise, much love and respect. Snoppy, Saulos. No, Trusty. Right there was Dopey, Trusty, Spike from South Los. I was in the hole celled up with Oso, and a Shadow was there from South Los. Yeah, Runner's Plug. Agent Orange, muy buenas noches. Thank you, bro, always for your love and support. Hey, can you see me good? Uh, the computer ain't shaking too bad like yesterday today, so I'm hoping it holds up a little longer, right? I met Snoopy, but he was from San Diego, right? He's from South Los, San Diego. Yeah, Sacktown. Me personally, I would never claim upstate ever. Mr. De La Cruz, hey bro, great to see you. I'm good, thank you. How's your Saturday been? How's family? Content, get out content the way you want. The way I usually put it, Joe, usually I go off my head. I do this and I just go off. But I never touch on no other channels or cats. This one is a little sensitive though. Okay, runners plug. Yeah, I got access to it. Yeah, Sacktown, welcome to Lives in '89. No, no, that's not him. This fool was a youngster in 2000. Yeah, Gino, I agree with that. Core, saludos. Gracias, gracias. I appreciate you. Hope you're well. Solo para adelante, Gino. Yeah, gracias, Core, for your support. Oh, yeah, a microphone. My God, I just need to buy the equalizer thing that goes to it. But other than that, that's all I have really. This laptop, it's about to bounce here soon, but you know, see how long it lasts. Yeah. Richard Frosty, Harvard City. Frosty. No, sorry, Ray. Wait, was he in the shoe? Ray in '03? Corcoran? Thank you, Rose. Hope you rest well. Huh. Yeah, the weather's getting hot. I heard. Sacktown, no. No, it wasn't like that in Santa Rosa. Yeah, then I do know him, right? Because I'm from the first generation. Sacktown, I'm born in Santa Rosa. And almost all the homies that were there when we started, they're all homegrown, born. Okay, Runners Play. Thank you so much. I highly appreciate you. Both, Joe, both of them. Oh, my condolences, Ray. Man, I'm so sorry to hear that. You were there in the early 90s twice. Man, Core Police. That's a little before my time. I hit Corcoran in 2003, beginning. Before then, I was in Tehachapi Shoe. Man, I'm so sorry, Ray, to hear that. My condolences, sincerely. But everyone, I'm gonna let you rest. I'm gonna get to recording the episode on the homie Weddle. When it goes up, do please get at me and tell me if it makes sense. Cause again, it ain't about names, you know. At the end of the day, everybody's gonna know their angle in the 80s. Wow. Yeah, you're way before me, carnal. I started in 96. Yeah, Joe, that's what I need to get it going. Okay, I'll look into it. Muchas gracias, Joe. Omar, muy buenas noches. Gino, hope you rest well. Yeah, that's a word I disagree with, Gino. Yeah, I heard it was like that too in Sacktown and San Jose. You too, Ray. Hope you rest well again. I'm sorry to hear that. Mr. De La Cruz, muy buenas noches. Estilo. Ah, it is. And gracias. Hope you rest well. My E number in 89. Oh, wow. Man, I look at my number, Ray, and I think compared to the new numbers that is old, but man, an E number. Buenas noches, homie. Runner's plug. Again, thank you for that. Yeah, Joe, do please reach out. As a matter of fact, right before I record, I want to go into Instagram, check my Instagram and emails and stuff, because I don't know why I'm not getting notifications. Estilo, saludos, buenas noches. My T number in 2001. Oh, okay. Muy buenas noches. Joe, thank you for all the questions and for being here. You're Nevada? Man. Yeah, T number 2001. I have a K36. But anyways, if I miss someone, do excuse me. Darlene, always my love and prayers. Rose, my love and prayers. To everyone that came on, thank you. And I'll be back tomorrow before chemo Monday. So, gracias, Estilo. It means a lot. I appreciate you. Gracias, Sacktown. It means a lot. Beto, hope you rest well. Muy buenas noches. One to me. One to me. Yes, darling. I will let you know. I'll call her tonight. She was gonna double check because she checked last night and it had not gotten there. But I will let you know right away. Blessed night, everyone.